Sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good. Come on by and take a chair or lean on the rail. Let's have laughter and remember fun times on the front porch. Life is good. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's hard to smile on the front porch, but our friends remind us we are still here and care. Yes, life. Sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good.
Well, good Friday evening to everybody out there in Southern Fried Podcast land. I'm Rob. That's Dave. We're here to get your day weekend going. Glad y'all made it through today. How's Dave doing this evening?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. Enjoyed the sports show if you were with us for that. Had a good conversation. Survived the storm right during the start of it. Rocking. Glad that's moved on. I hope it's moved on. Glad to be here. Hello, Miss Janet. Yeah, that storm was rocking. I'm going to tell you, it hit. That's the hardest. I thought it hit the studio. It hit so hard.
Oh, wow.
We wasn't 5 or 10 minutes into the show, and it hit. I mean, it made me jump.
Wow.
Wow. It was close.
Well.
Very close.
Well, I haven't been really in the news that much today. I did see a couple of things. What all did you see today?
Oh, I ain't saw nothing. I've been busy all day. I did a tour for some folks, and then I worked with some guys on working on getting them PIT trained, and I came home and got busy. I have not. I'm as out as it out can be.
Yeah.
So I have not. I don't know nothing.
Well, it looks like that the Supreme Court has moved that
I didn't hear that.
Judges can only issue opinions on the cases that they are addressing. They can't not set policy for the whole country anymore.
I saw that haircut, Miss Janet. That looked good, if I may say so. You did a good summer do. It is hot. Very hot.
I don't see it.
She gave the before and after.
Oh, how did I miss that? Huh. Uh, but continue on that. The Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, uh, Justice Amy Coney Barrett just jumped right down on her hard. Uh, uh, she did say that Jackson's dissent contained rhetoric, and she signaled that the liberal justice's arguments were not worth much attention. She said, "We will not dwell on Justice Jackson's argument, which is at odds with more than 2 centuries worth of precedent, not to mention the Constitution itself," Barrett wrote. "We observe only this. Justice Jackson decries an imperial executive while embracing an imperial judiciary." Wow. That's pretty strong language there.
And then next week she'll agree with her on something.
Yeah, maybe.
She's all over the place.
We'll see. My goodness. That's pretty strong language.
She's not been counted out. She's not been able to be counted on some votes. Her and Kavanaugh both. And John Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry you're having a technical issue. I know what those are like.
Oh. Hey, Barry, how are you doing this evening? See you sneak in there. Yeah. They're not technical issues, they're technical opportunities. It's the opportunity to talk ugly to your computer.
It gets frustrating.
Yes, it can.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Barry, thank you for the email, brother. That one I had not really researched him, but I don't think he's kin to me. But I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go through and study that. He's Gilmer County, so don't know, man. Good stuff though. Appreciate that.
Barry, with as left and liberal as New York is, that does not surprise me at all that they're rattling behind the socialists.
We have the best supporters. We really do.
We do.
They're amazing. I'm still waiting them to send you some feet pictures.
Did I get any today?
Barry sent you a foot picture.
He did. Well, don't tell me who it is. I'm supposed to try to guess.
Oh, you don't. This one you don't have to guess.
Oh, I gotta look this up. Give me just a second here. I'll fix it.
It's a funny. Pretty cool. Actually, I think he might have sent that right at the end of the show last night. But I was pinning it up, and I don't think I saw it. I might have saw it last night. I don't remember. Can't remember. Man, it was hot today. Golly, it was hot.
That is actually pretty funny, Barry. I may have to use that. Oh my goodness. Let me share screen on that one. Well, up here, let me just download it here real quick. And I'll do it the right way. Oh. Let's see where. Video. There you go. Stick a turkey leg and a sneaker. Let your dog roll your yard. I love it. Close to a foot big. It's very, so I guess I think we can get
You be careful, Miss Janet. That storm, if you get what I got, wow.
wow. They didn't, ours wasn't that bad down here. We got a little bit of rain earlier today, but it wasn't that bad. A little bit came through. Uh,
Yeah, Barry. There was a Cordell at Chickamauga, I did have an ancestor named Absalom Cordell, and I thought at first it was him, but it wasn't. The Absalom in my family tree was a direct, actually. He was a brother to my great 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 grandfather. He died and was buried on the home place. I found out in the study, and never, it wasn't the same one. They lived at the foot of Pigeon Mountain, and two children died and were buried. That place is long gone. I don't know where it was at. Lost with time. How sad.
well, I will tell you, Barry, most of the Blevins that you'll find will be on Sand Mountain, just for the record. That's up around that Trenton area. How do you think I knew so much about the cousin thing?
It did hear, Barry. It did hear. I mean, it dropped it significantly. That late afternoon, it was steamy. The lightning was that's the one I thought hit. I thought it hit studio. It hit, and the thunder hit right behind it, and I was live on the air, and I was ducking.
Oh, well, if you got a duck, you got a duck. What do you mean don't start Rob? I said, how do you think I knew so much about the cousin thing?
Yeah, well, we know where that's going. You rode herd on the fine folks in Trenton quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm just saying, And
Here
they
we
are
do a,
fine folks in Trenton.
here we do a shout out to Trenton, Georgia, and Rob just rides. He just rode. He's Otis riding through town on the cow.
What, how do you figure? I'm not getting that. I was just, commenting. I was just helping.
You know better.
Did you know you were going? Did you say you're going up there for the 4th of July?
I am going to go over there for the early in the day. I'm gonna hit. They start like 10 or something. I'm gonna go check out some of the festivities.
Yeah.
Our family always goes to one in Tiftonia that evening. I usually don't go, but my family does. I just stay at home. But I think I'm gonna ride over there.
There you go. Hmm. Hey, I don't mind Trenton. I worked over there for a long time.
What were
But
you, a grave digger?
Huh?
What were you, a grave digger?
No, I was a pet flesh peddler. A butcher. Get your what the?
I knew what you were going to say. Either that or you were down in the hole.
Down in the hole. Oh, digging a grave.
No, you were the dude down in the freak's hole.
What? No, no.
Is it hungry now?
He puts the lotion on his skin. I got it. Where's my auto trader?
Cool, Barry.
Yeah. I don't know those. I don't
George and
know.
Sarah.
They may have been from Alabama type area. Barry.
Alabama.
Yeah. Trenton's right there on the line. You know, you got Sand Mountain right there. Most of Sand Mountain's in Alabama.
It's a beautiful area.
It really is. And I'm going to tell you something. I used to partake of some stuff that I get from up there. It was peach flavored. It sure was good.
They have great watermelons up on Sand Mountain.
Yes, they do. But you know, Cordele, Georgia, spelled the same way you spell your name.
No, sir.
It's not? How's it spelled
No,
different? Someone else?
Yeah, ELE.
Okay.
I'm
It
ELL.
is known as the watermelon capital of the world. I'm going to say something. Them Cordele watermelons are pretty good.
Yeah, they do some good ones there. Man, that's close, Barry. Be careful, man. Lightning's rocking.
Wow. Yeah, y'all keep that up your underweight. We don't need that down here.
That I'm telling you, that I don't usually jump too much. That one, whew, it had to be really close. I'm telling you, it was that loud. Hey, Michael.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Bubba?
Michael and his big feet. He said he has big feet.
Miss Elizabeth said y'all might have to get together for lunch or for breakfast or something.
Yeah, they're cousins.
Oh, dude, don't do it to me.
They're both short. You know, they're both short too. You know, so it all seems to fit. Big feet,
Yeah.
Same names, short. No,
What do you mean, no? I'm just saying, you know.
I don't know. I think they're saying be nice on the front porch.
No starting that.
They got you on a short leash tonight, man.
I didn't start that one. That was you starting that one. I just, commented let's meet up for breakfast. Miss Elizabeth made that suggestion this morning. Come on. There ain't nothing wrong with cousins meeting up for breakfast. That's just fine. As long as Michael don't trim his toenails, Miss Elizabeth don't wear them leather pants, there should be no problem. Oh, come on, that was good.
I don't think she liked the toenail talk either.
I don't think she did either. I think Janet kind of liked it a little bit.
No, I don't think she liked it. She said it was gross.
Now she's shaking her head. My goodness. Oh.
See, and see, I can prove that feet are horrible because people don't like toenails, man. They talk about it. See, it grosses them out, and that's attached to your feet, folks. Think about it.
They talk about fingernails too. They're attached to your
but
feet.
not like toenails. Toenails is different than fingernails. Way different.
Only if you've been running through the cow pasture barefoot.
People are more grossed out by toenails than fingernails. Facts, folks. You hate them toenails, but how come you like the feet? It don't make sense. Make it make sense.
Look at there. Jen says her toenails are red, white, and blue right now. I bet you like that.
No, I don't like feet. You see,
She might
here's the
be
thing.
talking about her
And I'm
feet,
gonna,
not her toenails.
and I'm going to get in trouble here. I'm going to get in trouble.
You don't
But
got trouble.
I've already jumped in pretty hard on this, so I might as well just finish the job. And I'm going to get smacked, virtual smack. Here's the thing: I don't like feet, but that's what a lot of ladies like to do. They say, "Well, because I don't want somebody to see my feet without my toenails painted." But they paint their toenails so people see them, so they go without socks and shoes and show everybody their feet. To look at the pretty toenail colors, you got to look at the ugly feet, and it's like a double negative for me or something. It's like, just wear shoes. I don't really need to see that. I mean, it makes you look down. See, that's my thing. I can ignore it, but when you got that color thing going on, and they get all these purples and all that, it makes you look down. Your eyes are drawn down. Then you got to look at ugly feet.
Dave, these women folk go through a lot of trouble. Okay, a lot of trouble to keep their everything looking nice. Okay, and if they paint their toenails, you have to compliment them. Oh, that looks nice.
No, I don't.
Would you rather they just left it all covered with fungus and everything like that for you
I
to
would
see? Or
rather
would
than
you
wear shoes and cover them up. I
She
think
can't
I've been
wear shoes
clear about
swimming.
that. I think I've
Can't
been
wear
clear
shoes
about
to go
that.
swimming.
And let me say this, since I'm already out here on the ledge, flip-flops are the most disgusting things ever. Nobody wants to hear that smack of the flop on the back of your nasty heel. And I hate that sound going
Why does
through
it have to be a
store.
nasty heel? Everybody's heels aren't nasty.
No, they're nasty, man. Come on.
Oh, come on, dude. Would you rather see flip flops or Crocs?
There's no choice there. Wear shoes.
Well, people say Crocs are shoes.
And you talk to any good podiatrist, any good one, you can find a quack out there. Talk to a good one, and they will tell you that Americans don't take care of their feet. And the worst thing you can do is go barefooted or wear very thin soled shoes. You're supposed to wear good shoes. It's not good for your feet to do that. In fact, around the house, a good podiatrist will tell you, don't take your shoes off till you go to bed. Wear your shoes around the house. Hey, broski.
Hey, broski. You're just all over this. You're going to back every podiatrist out there that says that so you don't have to look at no feet. That's all there is to this.
And he told me that. Wear your shoes.
You need to go. You need to start going to a wet church and doing some foot washings. You need to be there to help people. You know.
Well, go.
Get some. Get you some pumice and massage their heels and get those calluses off and make them all smooth. Put some lotion on this. Dave has a foot fetish, bro.
No, I'm not.
It says, I'm not a flip-flop or Croc person, but I'm barefooted in the house. My feet get hot in socks. Yeah, I don't want to have on those sweaty socks walking around my house and getting all that toe water everywhere.
So dude. You walk in the kitchen with all them germs on your feet cooking. Come on, man. Think about that.
Dude, you're lucky if I got pants on in my kitchen. Don't be talking about my shoes. My goodness. Hey there, Anthony. How are you doing?
Oh, my gosh. Hey, Anthony. Love you, man.
Everything's below the counter. What are you worried about? My counters are clean. No, I don't get pedicures there, broski. What about you, Dave? You get pedicures?
What do you think?
I'm going to have to say that's a no.
So let me ask you this. So if you're around the house and you got bare feet and company comes, do you leave your bare feet out or you put shoes on?
I'll leave my bare feet out.
That's rude, dude. Rude.
How is that rude?
My God.
Barry said,
What kind of
I think he was talking about outside of catfish. Uh, I think Barry was talking about Michael and Elizabeth getting together for breakfast. He said they could share feet pics over breakfast.
Now that's a disgusting thought.
Look here. No, put that back up there. Yes.
I'll try to put it
I
up
just
there.
pulled it up. Okay. With them in my bare feet. She
And
said,
you don't
bare
find that
feet,
troubling.
my house, my rules. Didn't say my rules.
I get it. But if company comes over, do you
That's
put
what
shoes
hippies
on?
do. Walk around in bare feet. Well, no, I don't. Dude. If they want to take off their shoes and socks, I don't care.
You got the little ring on your little toe, Rob. You got the little ring on your little toe. Come on, tell us.
No, I don't. I do not. And if I did, I'd show you. I don't.
I bet his toenails are painted.
No. You want to see?
He's probably got them painted up.
No. You want to see?
Florida. No, I don't want to see. I hate feet.
I can show you real quick.
I don't want to see.
Oh, no.
Nobody wants to see your feet. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. You're going to accuse me of having painted my toenail. You have done accused me of it. Now I got to show you all my feet. Huh?
How you gonna get your foot that high? You'll fall out of the chair.
Look here. The camera moves. Y'all look right here. Woo! Ain't no socks on them feet. They bare. You see that? And they ain't no.
Look how ugly feet are. Feet are
look,
ugly.
I'm massaging them in the carpet too.
Look at the toes, dude.
Oh,
look at the toes. Dude. Tell me that's
look here.
Horrible.
Look here. I can just move my little toe usually.
That's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, gorgeous. Hang on a minute. And we pull it on up. They attach to some sexy legs too. Look here. Look at there. Oh, there's light over there. I get them in the light. Woohoo! Look at there. Look. Oh yeah. Look, Dave.
You are proving my point, dude. You are proving.
Dude, I got my point. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going on OnlyFans with these bad boys. Let me tell you. There you go. Foot pick for you guys out there with foot fetish. I'll have my OnlyFans set up before long. Huh? I do have short toes. They're short, manly toes. I'm just saying. And y'all look, if you come to my house, if you want to kick your shoes and socks off, kick your shoes and socks off. Be comfortable.
That's rude.
How's that rude? Be
rude.
Comfortable. How is being comfortable rude?
You're not supposed to come in and just start dressing.
I tell people, hey, kick your shoes off, stay a spell. You know.
What do you want? Just take their pants off too, walk around in underwear? I mean, that's comfortable. I mean, is that what you want?
I might do that. I might do that. It ain't for everybody, you know. Same difference as walking around in shorts. I mean, come on.
Which we don't need to see that either.
Yeah, or spandex. Speedos.
Face it, most people don't look good in those things. Most.
I do. There's Mr. Cook. I bet Mr. Cook looked good to Speedos too. Me and Cook may have to start up our OnlyFans here very shortly.
As long as I've known Cook, he has never came over and took his shoes off. He knows better. I mean, come on.
Does he go barefoot in his own house?
I have no idea. But if I came over, he'd put shoes on. Oh, that's
Barry. Yeah. There you go, Barry. That's why you own a dog to clean your feet and a cat to help you remove calluses with their tongue.
Ah,
Oh, oh, come on.
my.
Look at her. He said yes. Hmm.
In his own house?
Yeah, well, you just said I shouldn't ought to go barefoot in my house. Huh.
I don't care what you do in your house, but I said if you're cooking with bare feet, that's kind of disgusting.
Well, I'm not using my feet to cook. I'm using my clean hands.
Would you want to be in a restaurant and the cook come out of the kitchen with bare feet and brought your food to the table? Well, that wouldn't
I
bother
could
you.
care less. I could care
Oh,
less.
come on, man.
No,
Most people
seriously.
would say that's ridiculous.
I don't care. The only time I would care is if they had those no shoes, no shirt, no service signs up,
Well,
and I had to wear shoes, and he come out not wearing shoes. But if I don't have to wear shoes, I don't think he should have to.
That's why they have to say that, because people come in with no shirt, no shoes on.
Yeah. Look at her. She says, I'm not putting my foot in stuff.
It's just a negative connotation. It's a negative thought.
For you, but not for everybody.
Now, let's think about it. If you went to a restaurant, I'm telling you, if you went to a restaurant and the cooks were walking around barefoot, picking their butt, you're not eating there, dude. You know.
What's picking the butt got to do with walking around barefoot?
Because if they go around barefooted, they're picking their butt at the same time.
No. That's two different things. Oh, don't you throw that picking the butt. Now look, if they picking the butt, we're gonna have issues. If they barefoot, we're not. Okay?
I say if they do the barefoot, they're picking their butt.
Barry said if you go barefoot, hookworms will go between your toes. Cook said, pancakes, scrambled eggs, and sausage. I'm gonna have it soon with shoes on.
Thank you, Cook.
Dave just said picking your butt to it. Laugh out loud. What that? He just said, if you're going out barefoot and picking your butt, you know. Barry said Rob has a healthy layer of toe jam to protect his feet from hookworms and other things. You're right. Walk around the kitchen barefoot. I drop, jelly on the floor, stepping in it on my toe jam. Get the butter knife out, scrape it off, put it on toast. It'd be all right. So we back to me being a foot hooker again? That didn't take long. Come on, Cook. We got to do OnlyFans. That way we got our, we put our feet pic on OnlyFans. What do you think? People pay good money for that. Who says guys like us showing off our feet?
This whole thing leads down a very disgusting path.
Welcome, brother. Love you, Robert. Well, I'm just saying, Cook, we can wear Speedos and put, our feet pick up on the screen. They ain't even got to see Speedos. Just show off the feet. And we'll what?
They don't.
Look, I'm trying to get me a couple of some money here. This is a gold mine.
They don't make a Speedo in y'all size. Come on, man. They don't make Speedos that big.
Yes, they do. They're stretchy, Dave.
Oh, heck no. There's no stretch that much. Come on.
Yes, they do. Hey, Cook, it's going all right, but I've had a few issues out there. The ground cover that I put in is working really well. I just haven't been able to spend as much time out there. So,
Barry,
but
there is absolutely no way we get banned for that. We could be vile as vile can be. It's the conservative stuff we talk about that gets us kicked off.
Who was saying we was gonna get kicked off?
Barry.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
Trust me.
Let's see it
They
now.
don't ban you for that.
Yeah, broski, I would say that you're probably right. If I wasn't just kind of joking about wearing them, it'd probably be some concern there, but you know.
Touche.
Yeah, what you got to say to that, Dave?
Well, they could make something. I'm just saying they don't. There's nothing off the rack that fits. But that's right. Chattanooga Tent got you covered.
Now look, I can buy. I know I can. I'm sure Cook can too. Buy stuff off the rack all the time. I'm sure they've got that on the rack somewhere. There's stuff for big and tall guys everywhere. Just saying.
I don't think that's what big and tall sells. I've never seen a shop. I've never seen a shop that was called short and obese. I've just never seen that.
Did you just call me a short, fat man?
I just said I've never seen that kind of store. Hey,
you just called me a short, fat man.
It sounds like
someone said something about my short toes early. Y'all gonna give me a dad blank complex? Y'all need to be nice.
You could make some money. Please come to the short and obese store and get your Speedo.
Darn skippy.
Oh,
I think we ought to sell a Southern Fried Speedo on our website. In our store.
Well, there's a lot of thing on our TikTok marketplace, but I'm pretty sure that's not there because I picked all the products and that's not there. We're going to be announcing that starting next week, but
I'll tell you something else we need to sell on there. I'll tell you something else we need to sell on there. Capes. We need to sell capes on there. Capes. That way I can wear my cape on here, and I might be wearing my Speedo, and I might not. You'll never know.
Dude, the only people that buy them capes would be freaks, man. Come on. Tell me the person that you've seen out in public on a cape, besides that worked on a movie or something, and you didn't think, who's that nut walking around in a cape? Come on, man.
But you know who I can picture got there wearing a cape? You. I can picture you wearing a cape out there. I can do it. Not because you're a freak, because, you know, you're at that age group where you think you'd be styling and profiling wearing that. And, you know, I can see you up there preaching it. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
No.
You'd be wearing a cape and penny loafers.
Come on, man. I ain't wore penny loafers my whole life.
It's suspenders.
I haven't wore them either. No cape, no suspenders, no penny loafers. Now, Cook would wear the cape. I know Cook. And he would do it. If it was a Dallas Cowboys cape, he's all in.
Oh.
He would wear it.
He'd do it.
He would do it.
I'll go ahead and testify on that. He would do it.
I know the boy. I know him.
And be laughing and smiling the whole time, too. Be showing it off. Hey, look at my cape. You know he would. Seen a lot of people in Chattanooga walk around like they didn't know where they were or where they were going. Yeah. But if you got a cape on, but see, here's the thing. If you're wearing a cape, you always look like you know where you're going.
Yeah, Mox Gebin.
And if you ever got pulled over by the police and you were wearing that cape, they probably just let you go.
Listen here. And that's a whole nother dang reason I wouldn't do it. Because there is no way on God's green earth I want to get pulled over with me and you have capes on by the police. No way. No way.
Dude, there's an easy way around that.
They take pictures of that crap and they pass the pictures around. They laugh at you.
No,
No
dude.
way am I doing that.
You carry extra capes with you. If you get pulled over,
No.
you give them a cape. Hey, you guys are bigger heroes than we are here.
Come on,
Y'all need
man.
these too.
Come on, man.
Dude, they'd laugh and put them on.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would too.
No.
If you gave a police officer a cape and you told him, sir, you're a bigger hero than I am, he'd put it on.
No, he would not.
Yeah, he'd put it on and take his picture with us.
No, they would
I bet
not.
you
They
he
don't
would.
want that picture getting around. I'll tell you they would.
Yeah, they
I
would.
just talked to a former police officer about this just the other day. And I'm
About
telling
wearing
you,
capes?
no, about pictures and stuff. They're very funny about that. They don't want that stuff passed around because officers pick at other officers really hard.
Barry, you hush up. Hey, as long as they paying, that's fine. I'm a foot hooker. As long as they coming off the green, I'll give them the foot jack.
You know how bad that sounds to say
What?
that?
Foot hooker?
I don't even know.
Would you prefer me to say foot a toot?
I don't want to even know what that entails. That's disgusting.
Would you prefer foot a toot?
What?
Foot a toot instead of prostitute. I can say foot a toot. Would that sound better?
What the heck did you put? Cook says he used to. You dated a girl. I don't know.
Cook, I'm just going to throw this out there. I may have married her at some point in time. Odds are I did.
I don't even know what to say to that. I love you, brother. But how do you go out on a date?
They get passes, I think.
Well, yeah, maybe. But if we were going to show feet, we could drop them out.
I get some music playing in the background. You'll bounce, bow, wow, bow, wow.
Don't worry, Barry. There ain't nobody going to send their foot pictures to us. I mean, come on.
Y'all can if you want. Hey, look, we'll keep it private. No, we'll put them up on the screen because we got to see if everybody else guess who it is.
Feet are ugly, dude.
No.
People know it. They know it.
Oh.
You see, the argument is not too defensive. They really do realize that feet are not pretty. Most feet.
I'm just telling you, I got dead sexy feet.
Feet are nasty.
Mine aren't.
They got germs. They got growths on them. The skin looks bad.
So do hands.
The toenails are horrible. They're
So do
disgusting.
hands.
Not like a foot.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We don't shake feet. We'll shake hands. We don't shake feet.
Yeah. Janice likes her feet. See?
Well, you got to love your own. But there's no way you could tell me you want to go around seeing people's feet all day. No way.
Doesn't
I don't
bother
believe
me.
it. I don't
It
believe it.
doesn't bother me. I'm just glad I'm not a dog. I would rather shake feet than I had
Tell
to
me
stick
one
foot.
time in your life that you ever walked up to somebody and said, "Hey, you got great looking feet." You know you've never done that. You know it.
I don't know that I haven't done that, and I don't know that I have. It sounds like something I would say, though.
You've never done that.
I don't know that I have or haven't.
And wouldn't
No.
a woman find it creepy that a guy was talking about her feet?
Not at the end of that kind of thing.
I mean, come on.
Like that, have you not ever heard of foot fetish?
Oh, I've
It
heard of
happens.
it. It's sick. That's a sick person. Foot
No.
fetish. I mean, come on.
Barry said nothing else. You can go to the hardware store and build your own Speedo. Buy some old tire tubes and some rubber padding.
Wow.
But aren't you glad you're not a dog? Would you rather shake somebody? Would you rather shake somebody's foot or sniff somebody's butt in greeting?
Neither.
But if you had to pick one, number one rule in New York City: never shake anyone's hand.
Well, you don't know where that hand's been.
Well, down here in the South, we have a pretty good idea of where some places where that hand may have been. We just hope
Yeah,
that they washed it.
While you walk around barefooted cooking dinner.
That's right.
See, you admit it.
What? A duct tape Speedo? That sounds rough in more than one ways. That sounds almost
No
like
doubt.
a hair waxing. Huh?
Who would do that? I mean,
That sounds like a hair
everybody would
waxing.
do it. And don't say that anybody in Trenton would do that, because I don't think they would.
What? A duct tape Speedo? Hell no, they wouldn't waste good duct tape like that. Look, I shake anybody's hand. I will wash my hands before I start cooking, though. Mm. I don't always wash my feet before I start cooking, because I'm not cooking with my feet. They on the floor. If it is the floor, it goes in the garbage anyway. Dude. What is your issue with someone cooking barefoot? I don't get it. It's not like if a piece of bacon drops off and hits the top of my foot, I'm not going to toss it anyway. If Dave or Kate, he'd be Super Dave.
Just like I said, all of y'all can throw all these defenses up. But I'm telling you, if you went to a restaurant and you saw the cook walk around barefooted, you would be ticked off and you would demand your money back.
No.
Yes, you would.
The only time I'd be ticked off, would be if I couldn't be barefooted too. As long as I can be barefooted, he can be barefooted.
Well, I never heard you go in Waffle House and say, "Could you please take your shoes off?" I like people to cook barefooted. Come on. You know better.
To be honest, I've never really thought about it. And I'm going to be honest with you, too. Most people that I've seen cooking in Waffle House, I wouldn't want them to take their shoes off. I wouldn't ask them to.
There's a rule against it anyway. You can't do that.
What?
Why would the rule be there? It's a hygiene rule. That's why. They know it's disgusting.
Are you saying, I just want to make sure I got this right, that shoes are cleaner than feet?
Oh, most likely.
Now, them shoes walk through everything that a foot would if it was uncovered.
Yeah, but
and all that crap gets in on the top of it too, just like it would on feet. Now, you wash your feet just about every night. How often do you wash your shoes?
People wash their shoes.
Yeah, how often?
But shoes don't have a bunch of microbes living on them like feet do.
No, they just get mold and mildew and sweat.
Well, I don't know what you're walking in, man.
And sweat and everything else in them. Ugh.
No, that's in your sock, man. That's why you wear a sock.
What's that sock made out of? You think that ain't going to get in the sole of your shoe? It's
It
cloth.
won't. If you wear the right kind. If you wear the right kind, it won't. They make
So-
socks specifically for that.
Cooking in socks would be okay then.
No, put shoes on.
Barry said you could wear a Trump flag as a cape and ride around in a pickup. I think I would only want to do that someplace like Detroit or LA. What do you think?
Why there?
Huh? Because they don't like Trump as much, and maybe we can drum him up some support.
You might also get shot. I mean,
Don't wearing a cape make you bulletproof? It does in the movies. Da 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 da. Oh. Oh. All right, so who all's going to be on the OnlyFans Foot Hooker page? We know Dave's not. I'm in. We might talk Cook into it. Miss Jen's proud of her feet. She'll do it. Michael, Barry,
y'all are not going to do that. Come on.
Broski, Barry, Broski, Michael. Come on, are y'all in or out? You in, you out, you in, you out. We're going to get this OnlyFans Foot Hooker page going, dudes. That'd be awesome. It's like we do, like in the tub, in the kitchen, like, you know, get up, like sit in the truck and have your feet hanging up, sticking up off the tailgate, overlooking the field at sunset. Oh, dude, it's sunset. No, broski, you ain't got to be on social media for that. We'll just put it all right on the same My Fans, OnlyFans page. The Foot Hooker Continuum.
There's nobody joining you, man.
Or Feets Are Us. The Feets with the Beats. We could get a broom handle and stick it up there like having pole dancing. That'd be awesome, dude.
You've walked the plank now, man.
Oh, I'm just getting ideas, dude. This thing's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, Dave. Huge, huge. Ugh.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
it's disgusting.
I'm stuck.
Uh-oh, she got the big boom. Be careful.
You take your first foot picture, foot pic, and got the big boom. Took that picture of that foot and went boom. There it is.
Usually booms are something else.
Oh, okay.
They talk
All
about
right.
babies going boom boom.
Well, all right. We've done the foot hooker thing about to death. We hit it this morning. We hit it tonight. We got to move on to something else. Oh, my goodness. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. We can talk about Broski's poor choice in college football conferences. I know we can talk about that. Oh, we're going to talk about this here again?
Well,
Now, how excited are you to be coming to this thing, Dave?
I'm excited to come south.
Yes, we're going to be going to the Sowega Ag Fest. We're going to be there on the 19th, but The festivities start on Saturday, July 12th, with a parade with the theme from the ground up, starting at 9:30 a.m. Oswego Ag Fest Art Show and Dinner on July the 12th as well, starting at 7:30 p.m. On Sunday, July 13th, the Oswego Ag Fest Bake Off starting at 3:30. Y'all know they're going to sell tokens. Y'all know you're going to have to get out there and try this stuff. This is there's some amazing cooks in this area. A lot of y'all might be related to them. Well, no, hopefully I am. But we got some good cooks. Get them tokens. That'll help support the future runs of this. And dude, this will be amazing. Thursday, July 17th, the Mitchell Baker Farmer Appreciation Dinners kicking off at 7 p.m. Hey, we so appreciate you, farmers. I'm so glad that we have this festival here just to kind of pay homage to the work that y'all do and the lives that y'all live and this stuff, people that you are. We do appreciate you. Saturday, July 19th, got Swig Ag Fest Barbecue Chicken Cook-Off starting at 8 a.m. We also have the Southwest Georgia Ag Fest Festival that's kicking off at 10 a.m. on the 19th. So if they're kicking off the chicken cook-off at 8, by the time you get there at 10, we ought to have some coming off. It's going to be sampling time. Hey, can't beat that with a stick. And while you're there on the 19th, y'all come by and see me and Dave. We're going to be there. We're going to be live. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be talking to folks. If y'all want to have a question, want to jump on there, say hi to your family and friends, come on. We'd love to have y'all be a part of our show, what it's all about. Saturday, July 26th, we're going to have the Swig Ag Fest beauty pageants. We got the Baby and Junior Miss pageant starting at 2 p.m., followed by the Teen and Miss pageant at 6 p.m. Is that correct? Yeah, 6 p.m. Sorry. My eyes are but yeah, we got a great list of things going on here in Camilla. Y'all come on down, visit with them, hang out, check this out. I'm telling you, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and once again, hey, this is all about honoring agriculture. You can't honor agriculture without honoring the farmers. You folks of the land, hey, we take our hats off to you. We love you and we salute you. Big old salute.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, we are going to be there live. We definitely want people to pop in, check us out, come by, say hi. We'd love to see y'all. Hey, look, everybody down here in Southwest Georgia in the Oswego area, y'all can go to Camilla. It's close to everywhere. It's right in the middle of everything. Y'all come on. I mean, right here in Southwest Georgia, ag encompasses a lot of area. You got Miller, Seminole, Early counties, Decatur County, kicking on over to Dougherty County, Baker County, Mitchell County, I keep it right, Moultrie, that'd be Colquitt County. I mean, y'all come on. I mean, let's get everybody come out and show off. Let's show off Camilla. Camilla's a pretty little town. I like it. And this festival here should be really big and a lot of fun. So, hey, come and do it. Come and see us. Say hi.
All right, let's run a quick commercial and refill our coffee cups.
Okay.
We'll go round 2, see what we can get into. Folks, stay with us. We'll be right back. Let me find the right video. And here we go. Hey, Southern Fried fans and your Cornbread Nation. Well, yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise for Mammoth Nation. To all proud Americans, we call attention to these thoughts. Are you tired of woke corporations that don't align with your values? I know we are. Look no further than Mammoth Nation, the ultimate destination for patriots like you and me and Rob and everybody else, including old crazy Uncle Jeb, who believe in putting America first. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, we're proud to partner with Mammoth Nation because they share our unwavering commitment to faith, family, and yes, freedom. Just like us, Mammoth Nation believes in the power of the American spirit and the importance of preserving our great nation's heritage When you join Mammoth Nation, you're not just getting access to amazing discounts on products and services, you're becoming a part of a community that stands against the forces trying to tear our country apart. From supporting veterans and first responders to promoting Christian values, Mammoth Nation is the go-to platform for conservatives who want to make their voices heard. So what are you waiting for? Join the Mammoth Nation movement today and start enjoying exclusive deals from businesses that share your America First values. Together, we can make America great again, one purchase at a time. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support a company that truly cares about our nation's future. Sign up for Mammoth Nation now and experience the difference of a community that puts America first. Use that QR code on the screen, folks, and that will take you right to the website where we also will be helped in your support of these values. We are customers of this great American company. Rob is a monthly supporter, and I am a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. We're so appreciative of companies like this. Please be a supporter, not just for us, but for America. These companies need our support. We're patriots. Stand together with patriots. Take care, and God bless. All right, folks, Patriot Mobile, celebrating life. What a great company. When you support a great America First company like Patriot Mobile, you are helping life. We appreciate them very much, so very much. Make your switch today. I know some of you already are on Patriot. Use that promo code Cornbread. They love these folks. Love them, love them, love them. Just like Mammoth Nation. They're awesome. And matter of fact, I heard a great Mammoth ad today out there online. So great companies. We appreciate them very much. And we're back, or Rob is not back yet. ALC might visit your page. Oh, the crazy page.
As long as his money's green, that's okay.
If they made your hash brown at Waffle House with no shoes, would it be scattered and covered?
Well, your feet would be. Your feet probably would be.
Rob, I think if you ask Dave, he'll tell you I know what I'm talking about for football. He is knowledgeable.
Okay.
He is.
Not going to help you. Yeah, because them dogs are coming to town. I'm telling you.
Go Dogs.
That's right.
But we do, I mean, as far as for the sports, we look all across the landscape, and today we were looking at Missouri, and we're going to break down on the Tigers of Missouri.
Yeah.
And that was cool. So it doesn't matter what team, I'll definitely talk about them. And
we'd like to talk about the Braves a little bit more if they could get some winning ways going.
Well, they're 6-4 over the last 10.
Yeah.
They're 10 games out because they played so poorly to begin the season.
Yes. But we'll see.
But normally talk about them. They're going to be playing for next year if they don't get something turned around really quick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, but y'all got to be careful putting stuff up there about AOC might visit your page. Steve will start his own OnlyFans. Hey, AOC. Gonna see my NIKE.
Yeah, he likes some AOC.
He don't like her politics, but he says he could change her. I think Maxine Waters might try to change him. Ugh.
Well, maybe.
Or even worse, Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't think he's on tonight.
Uh, he might have a date.
He might.
I don't know. He said this morning that folks was getting on his nerves. And it was early. So he might be in bed right now.
There ain't no way he's in bed. Not this early.
Uh,
Folks, got any big plans for the weekend?
yeah, 4th of July ain't far off, is it?
Appreciate you joining me. Healthy.
Yeah.
Instagram side. Thank you so much.
Oh, I saw something.
Coming up.
I did see something very sad today. Pete Hesketh changed the name of an oil tanker, renamed it after a Medal of Honor recipient, instead of it being named after a gay political activist. And Pelosi,
Yeah.
got
Harvey
mad.
Milk.
Pelosi got mad about it.
Miss Judith has a mini reunion tomorrow.
Oh,
The liberal ladies on social medias are calling Pete Hegseth a abusive drunk.
okay. Does anybody really care what they say on the liberal left anymore? Does anybody even pay any attention to that anymore?
I'm just saying what they say.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I know. I agree with you. Yeah, they're saying that, but really and truly, everybody that does not agree with them is something bad because you don't agree with them. Either you're racist, sexist, abusive, a bully, don't like women, or afraid of women, strong women, or you're oppressing them to the point to where it's worse for them, just as bad for them in this country as it would be being a black woman in Iran. You know, it's always something. You know.
Well, you know what? When they see you, they're going to see MAGA, and they're going to think that stands for make ankles great again.
You darn skippy. You darn skippy. America, ankles.
Ankles are nasty too.
Gluteus maximuses, Mm. Mm. Just saying. Make it all great again.
You could go to LJ and make apples great again. You know, that'd probably sell good. MAGA apples.
What? I like that.
What's a mini reunion? Is that like where 5 show up? What is a mini reunion?
I think that's one before the 10-year mark, but I'm not sure. Is it because it's quick? Is it quick or is it small? She's in the kitchen barefooted cooking again. She ain't got time to answer it.
Don't say the rest of it.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, Dave, you killing me. Oh, there's about 50 comments went through my head. And I had to kick every one of them off. I got like this drop screen a lot of times. It comes up behind my eyes, A lot of times you see me like this, I'm seeing a list of things that I could say, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Not nice. Not a nice way to do people like that. All right. Well, I'm glad they're taking political activism out of the military. I'm glad to see that. Uh, she said, no, it's just a small group of us left from my grandmother's side from dad. I'm outside barefooted. There you go, Dave. There you go. She's barefooted outside right now.
I got no problem with that. She's at home. She's outside.
That's right.
That's her business.
That's right. When she goes back inside, goes in the kitchen, starts cooking, barefooted still, that's her business. What time do you want to be over there for supper?
I'm just telling you, once again, you go to a restaurant, big hairy dude scratching his butt, going barefoot in the kitchen.
Why is he got to be scratching his butt?
Because
of course
if they're
he's
going to go
scratching his
barefooted,
butt. He's
you're
hurting my
scratching their
stomach.
butt. Come on.
No, no. Dude, that is two way different things.
It's the same people, dude.
Scratching your butt and going barefooted are two way different things.
If you're going to cook barefooted, you're going to scratch your butt.
That's an amazing leap right there. Very judgy on your part. Quit it. That is not the way that goes down. At least not for me.
And then that leads to the last thing, which I'm not going to mention.
What? Not washing your hands? I wash my hands a lot.
It wasn't about washing.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. See there, she's not scratching her butt. See? Don't you feel bad now for throwing that in there with it? There's at least one person out there that goes around and cooks barefoot but scratches their honey.
That she just said right now. She never said like for her whole life that she never did that.
I'm sure at some point in time, everybody has scratched their honey.
So think about that when you go to the restaurant. You got some beefy dude in there, walk around, scratch his butt, making your food. You ain't got a problem with
He's
that?
not scratching his butt while he's making my food, and if he does, he probably washes his hands.
No, he smells his hand after he's done. You know it's right. I'm right on that. Come on.
Dude, where are you going to eat? That's my question. Yeah, Dave, where are you going to eat? Dude,
it's true.
Dude, where are you going to eat? I want a list. I'm not going to these places anymore. If you've seen this go down, no sirree, Bob.
It all goes together.
You took me to that Waffle House too. Did you see that go on there? Oh my gosh. Dave. What about that Golden Corral there and that close to you? They do that there too? You work there.
I didn't say that I'd ever been anywhere they did it. I said there if some freak's gonna be walking around barefooted, he's gonna scratch his butt and smell his hand.
You think he is, not that he actually will.
No, people scratch their butt and smell their hand.
I've scratched my butt a million times.
It's like an automatic reflex or something, you know.
Dude, I hope I never see you scratch your butt, because I don't know.
Now, folks, in the chat, you know the odds are Rob's done all these things we're talking about. Odds are.
What? No.
I could
Look,
just hear Miss Elizabeth with this conversation.
right now she probably said, "Now, Dave, you probably going to hell."
What, for telling the truth?
No, criticizing other people cooking barefooted and stuff. Can't do that.
If they're doing that for themselves, I don't care.
Okay.
But nobody wants to see the people walk around barefooted cooking their food, man. Come on.
Okay, so if you come to my house and eat, I can cook barefooted, and then as long as I put shoes on when you get here, we're good to go. You don't have to see it. Right? You're not even going to answer that. That hurts my feelings.
Because it's not worth answering. There's a lot of things that's went on at restaurants that you just don't know what happened. If you don't know, you don't know. But what you know doesn't have to be said, because what's unsaid but is known, it's just obvious. I don't know what that is, and I don't think I want to know.
That's an extra large Speedo. It's available at Amazon. My size, dude. I'm gonna have to order that.
Folks, here you go. Here you go. Rob is just letting you know he's going to walk around barefooted, wearing that, scratching his butt and cooking. Now, see, that tells you all you need to know right there.
I'm not gonna scratch my butt while I'm cooking. I might be wearing that in a t-shirt.
Not with me around, you're not. TMI, baby. TMI.
Now look, I keep my kitchen clean. I keep my hands clean because that's what I'm stirring pots with. I'm not stirring pots with my toes. I promise you. Yeah. I try to wash my hands between going through different things. You know, being a butcher, you know, we learn about cross contamination and stuff like that.
You walk around barefooted in the butcher shop?
No, it's cold in there, dude.
Well, you're just trying to act. That makes no sense what you just said. Like, you proven
There's a great big difference between walking around in the cold in the butcher shop and walking around your kitchen.
Why? It's still hygiene, dude. You don't wear shoes there because it's cold. You wear shoes because it's the right thing to do.
No, I wore shoes because it was flipping cold.
The law. It's the law. You can't do that. They'd shut you down.
Well, guess what? That law don't apply in my house. I'll wear shoes in my house or not wear shoes in my house.
Sure.
It's my house.
But nobody wants to see that.
Well, shoot. Don't come eat at my house then if you don't want to see me walk around my kitchen barefooted. My dad blank kitchen, I'll walk around barefoot if I want to.
In your Speedo.
And my Speedo if I want, or not if I want to. My house.
Go for it.
You'll be lucky to come in my house and I'm just wearing a necktie.
I won't be coming in.
But my hands will be clean. My house. They made laws for what I wear in my house. Get out from under there. It's not. And they're scratching up all my cords and everything. He's gonna pull everything off this blooming computer. Yeah. Might also rain sulfur on your house. Just saying. So you think, just to make sure that I've got this right, when I'm working in my kitchen in my house, that I should be wearing, by law, I should be wearing my socks and my good work shoes. I should be wearing a smock or an apron. I should be wearing gloves at all times and a hairnet and all that kind of stuff.
I didn't say what you're supposed to do in your house. I just said people don't want to see that. If somebody come to your house, you say, "Hey, I got some good food. I've been in here working. I've been cooking my bare feet, scratching my butt, but I washed my hands."
Well,
Dude,
I ain't been scratching my
they're
butt.
not eating your
You're
food, man.
barefoot.
Come on.
Come on, dude. Come on. You're getting a bit silly with this. If somebody's
I'm not.
barefoot in their house, they're barefooted in their house. They're not cooking with their feet. Their hands are clean. They're not in there scratching their butt. I don't know where you got that from. It's like they said, you just added that on in there out of the blue. Making some pretty
It all
big
goes
assumptions
together.
there. Huh?
It all goes together.
It does not.
And when you sit down, you touch your feet.
Who touches their feet when they sit down?
You probably do. You probably scratch
No, I
your butt
don't.
and your feet.
You're sitting on your butt. You can't touch your butt when you're sitting down.
Well, you
Hey,
do that while you're standing at the stove.
As far as getting a hold of my foot, I'm bad enough back problems getting my socks on. Just saying.
Why don't you just cut your toenails while you're in there cooking too?
All right, Miss Jen said, okay, y'all, serious note, need some prayers. Friend lost husband the other day suddenly, and he served in the Navy. Another friend, her stepdad was in an accident in Mississippi and didn't make it. So prayer for them.
Amen.
Hey, absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely. Guys,
Stuff.
yeah.
God bless the Navy veteran.
Yes. God bless the friend who lost her stepdad. And these sudden accidents, stuff like that, they're never easy. It's hard to understand. Quit while I'm ahead. I've already won this one, Michael.
Y'all pray for our family first of the week. My son's got to go to court, and we just don't know what's going to happen. So we just don't know. That's all I'll say.
We will do it, brother.
I think that's Tuesday, or what is the first? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Thought it was Monday. Today's 27th. Thursday's, yeah, it'd be Tuesday.
What? What the? Oh, you're killing me, man. I'm dying. Hey, Jake. Happy birthday to Mom.
Yes. On the second. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I went to this burger joint one time. They used to be fairly prolific up in that area where we lived at, Dave, and where I used to live. And I went up there and I ordered these 2 hamburgers. And she grabbed this lady in there. She was a rather large lady. She grabbed 2 hamburger patties, right? And slapped one under each arm, just like that, and put her arms down. I had ordered 2 hamburgers and a hot dog, and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Well, I got to thaw these hamburger patties out before I put them on the grill." I said, "Well, cancel that hot dog." Just said, now, Barry, I'm trying to get off that. You keep on. All right.
You talk a big game, but I know you go in a restaurant, that crap's going on, you're walking out.
I don't care if they're barefooted. If they're scratching their
Yeah.
butt, yeah, I'm walking out. All right. On a serious note, what is the weirdest smoothie you've ever heard of?
I can't help you here. I have never had a
And I'm
smoothie,
not
and
big on smoothies either, but
I've never really heard of many. I mean, we talked about it at work one time doing this thing. People got their own concoctions. They really get into it. I've never had one. I don't think.
well, I got my feelings hurt one time. It was called a green shake. A green shake. Now, if your significant other, if you're outside working in the extreme heat, mowing and stuff like that, and your significant other calls you and says, "Hey, do you want me to bring you home a green shake?" What are you thinking? Mint chocolate chip milkshake, maybe? That's a green
Well,
shake.
some people like avocados
Yeah.
as a smoothie.
Well, I didn't even think about a smoothie. And I'm thinking a green shake, that's a mint chocolate chip milkshake. I knew that's what I was getting. And she finally got home. I wouldn't help her, and there wasn't no Sonic bag in there, wasn't no nothing. I thought, well, she forgot. Okay. So I went back to mowing. A little bit later, take a break, and I hear the blender going. I look inside, and man, she's choking kale and banana and almonds, all this stuff in this blender, and
That's what
she's
they do.
mixing it up. I said, that's not a green shake. Green shake is a milk chocolate chip milkshake. You didn't get that junk away from me. I had to try it. Ugh.
Them ladies at work, they talk all about that.
Oh my goodness.
Healthy shake. That's the only reason I know about it, because that was recent and they talked about it. And everything you mentioned is what they put in it.
Almond milk.
Yeah.
Who else? Uh, I don't know if the honey made it better or worse.
So I guess you didn't. Get a good meal that night since you bashed the shake.
Yeah, I fixed something, I'm sure. I was probably barefooted when I done it.
Well, there's no problem with that. It's your house.
She said, now the twins do strawberries and bananas and milk. That doesn't sound terrible. But, that's not kale and broccoli and spinach and then try to put stuff in there to make all that mixed together taste better. Strawberries and banana and milk, I can see that. That might not be too bad. Or even blueberries and strawberries. I go along with that. But some of this stuff they just getting out absolutely ridiculous with. In my own opinion. Everybody ain't got to agree with my opinion. You can be wrong if you don't.
Did you, when you were young, did you go milk the cow and then come in and cook in your bare feet?
I didn't milk cow. We didn't have cows to milk. That's not what we did. Now, and number one. Number two, I don't think I would go out there and milk the cow barefooted. I know what comes out of the back end of a cow, and I really don't want no part of that either.
Just saying.
Okay. Now I'm all over. Yeah, you're coming down here in just a few weeks. Oh, that must be. I mean, I'm perfectly willing to cook, and I'll probably have shoes on while I'm doing it if that'll make you feel
You
better.
don't got to do none of that.
Uh, I wouldn't. I tend to cook, but I try to cook good stuff, and I try to be considerate of the people that's coming over. You know, I try to be aware everybody's not the same, and that's okay. That's one of the things we celebrate in this country, or we should be celebrating in this country. You know, is differences in people, and that it's okay for people to be different. You know, uh,
Even ALC.
even AOC, she can have her opinion. She can have her opinion, and that's okay. She can be wrong all day long. We don't care. That's her right to be wrong. I'm just saying. I don't see how she can get off telling me I'm wrong though when her own district is going to becoming a third world country. She won't lift a finger to help anybody there. She wants to get on there and show her big old white buck teeth out there to everybody.
They're getting on her because she keeps claiming she's from the Bronx or something, but she came from a well-to-do neighborhood. She's trying to act like she's a person of the people in that area. That's not where she came from, according to those on the ground. I know not. I wasn't there.
Oh, she's way too much, way too preppy dressing and acting to be from the Bronx. Huh. And how long do you think she was actually a bartender?
I don't know. Year or two? I really don't know.
I wonder if I can find out. Let me see here.
They throw a lot of stuff out, but sometimes some of that stuff is it's manufactured to a degree, and nobody questions it. They just go with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to read her biography because I don't want to read a bunch of lies.
Bum, bum. I've never looked into it. I don't know how long she was a bartender.
I really don't care. And I'm stuck on this. Because, I love this, according to her website, so if it's on her website that she put up, I don't want to read that. Then the next one is from the Business Insider. Here's a timeline on how she went from bartender to congresswoman in less than a year. Ugh. And then she graduated cum laude from Boston University College of Arts and Science in 2011. And the best she could do is a bartender. That says doesn't say much about her college. She isn't just a force to be reckoned with because she took on a 10-term. Yeah, how's it calling her? Force to be reckoned with. Everything. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. All right. So really and truly, that one needs to go off to the wayside, and I think Bernie Sanders can follow real close behind. Uh,
Bernie's got nothing else.
no.
That's all he's done his whole life.
Yeah. He's got up there and tell everybody how bad they are. and how good he is.
He made the mistake of going on Joe Rogan's show, and he got schooled.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And that cracked me up.
I'd love to see a Whoopi Goldberg or something like that go on Joe Rogan. Oh my gosh, that would be gold, man. She'd get up, walk out. No, she'd never do it. She don't have the guts to do it.
No,
because she knows what she's peddling.
Yeah, they all know it. They know they're peddling. They know that they're peddling pure crap. You know, AOC is dumber than a box of Crockett's. Oh, and see, he's from Vermont. I mean, he's a senator from Vermont. Bernie Sanders is. Is that the way people in Vermont actually think? The ones that are in his district that vote for? Is that what they actually think? Is that what they actually support? Or is he just that entrenched? That's my question. Is everybody
a big mixture?
Is everybody in that district a socialist?
Remember, not everybody votes, so he's got the support of those who turn out and vote. But it's probably pretty prevalent. It's a cocoon for him. They're very much probably agree the same way.
Wow. Hey, that just blows my mind. I'm sorry.
And that's the way they look down here and say, how can those people in Georgia keep voting for MTG or whoever? That's the way that's exactly the same things they say. What's wrong with the people down there? Why do they keep voting for her? Two different worlds, man. Two different worlds.
Well, I'm glad I live in this world down here, and I don't live in that one. I'll take the gnats. If I got to put up with gnats, not to have to living amongst that foolishness, then I'll just take them and be happy. Help me right into it.
Are gnats all over your feet while you're cooking?
No, I'm cooking inside, dude.
Gnats don't follow you in when you come in?
Not anymore, because I got a screen porch, dude.
They don't follow you when you come in the screen door of the porch?
Very seldom. I might get one or two in there.
And they might land on your feet?
No.
And they fly from your foot up and do a kamikaze run on the food you're cooking?
Dude, that's why we don't eat food outside here in the South, okay? That's why I've never been a big fan of picnics and stuff. You know, because gnats are everywhere. And gnats are, if there's an animal around, they're going to be all around their butt and in their face and their eyes and their nose, and then they could come land on your food. And I know they're good protein and everything, but, you know, it just, dude, you don't know if they just put extra pepper in your tater salad or what.
So you're saying if the two gnats that get in your house, they're going to be hanging around your butt. So when you scratch your butt, they could jump all over your hand.
It's going to shoo them off. It's going to shoo them off, and they're going to land in my tater salad, and you're just going to get a little extra protein with it.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Your daughter eats movies, but they are very expensive. I don't get it. Movies are expensive? I don't know. You lost me there.
It's probably a typo. It's probably a speech to text.
Flies, that's even bigger than gnats. That's a lot better protein source.
Yeah.
Jennifer, Miss Jennifer, you better be careful. It looks like it's fixed to hit hard right now. You got red stuff, purple stuff, green, I mean, all colors of the rainbow coming up right there around Rome now. It looks like it's crapping out there. Hang on just a sec. All right, it's closing in there. So you've had it for a little while. Looks like you've got it for a bit. You better keep your head down. Some nasty stuff. It looks like it's clearing out for you up there, Dave. It's like it's fiddling out, going north and south. Yeah, but it looks like it's just now getting there good. Looks like it might come back on you though, Dave.
We still got a lot coming in. A lot of rain, maybe a storm or two,
Wow.
but certainly rain.
Dude, that's stretching all the way up. It's going to be stretching all the way up 75 from Atlanta all the way up to you guys. Man, a lot
There's
of
a 50% chance of storms all the way through 11 o'clock. So we still got opportunity. She said it's pouring.
kudzu in a cup. Ugh. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so I really think that we ought to do some things where we go out and we need to check some places out eventually. Uh, there's a place I was looking at online. I gotta find it. Uh, Let me find it real quick.
You going where?
Let me find the place here. Thinking we ought to.
You gonna go to that place and see Elvis's work?
No, no, I don't care nothing about seeing Elvis's work. Uh, no. Uh, uh, Chuckers. Well, I don't even see it now. I'll find it. It's not Backwoods Creek. It's Black Wolf Paranormal, I think. And I think we need to go up there and check out some of these shows. That's up Tennessee. Apparently they see all kind of weird stuff up there. You know, George Ashman saw that thing up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he heard it. Sent him packing out of there, saying, "Nope." Uh, so it's worth mentioning again too that Rick Hurst died yesterday. For those of you who don't know who he was a comedian. He was an actor. He played Cletus Hogg on the Dukes of Hazzard. Uh, he was very much loved by everybody on the show, I think, and we will miss him. He was a great addition to the show. Of course, everybody on the Dukes of Hazzard was, you know, fun to watch. It was a great show. It didn't really have anything bad in it, and we really enjoyed it. A lot of silly stuff, but you know.
Oh yeah. They're all dying off. It's sad.
Yeah, we hate these guys.
Such is life.
It is.
We
It
don't
is
like
part of life, and it's, you know, as we get older and more and more of these folks have slip on. You know, we had well, let's think some of the legendary actors we've lost. I mean, Burt Reynolds. Let's throw that out there. You know, I mean, Burt did some big stuff. In our lifetime, we've also lost John Wayne. You know, the Duke. Oh man. Oh. Yep. We've lost some good ones.
Chuck.
Yep. He has piling up in here on me tonight. I'm gonna say hi there, Chuckers. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Yes, I do. Yes, Chuck is crying kitty. Oh, look at that poor, sweet, helpless, starving little one-eyed kitty cat. He barely has enough strength to make it in here. Be piled up on me tonight. You believe that? Look at that. Look how much weight he's lost. Look how small he's getting, Dave. Look at that. Small, skinny, little kitty cat.
Were you starving him?
Yeah, I'm starving him. Can't you tell? Look at him. Look. Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck. Wow. Hey, you settle your behind down. Look at that small, poor, small, skinny little kitty. Yeah. I guess he wants down. Now he's decided he's wanting to stay on my leg.
Little Chuck.
Poor little Chuck. Helpless little thing. Helpless little kitty cat. Mm. Mm. Uh,
I don't know where we're at on the rain total for the year, but I'd say we're pretty good. We've had so much rain around here. I'd say we're running ahead.
Yeah, I'd say up there y'all are. I don't know about around here. We hit some stage point there where we wasn't getting hardly nothing there, and it lasted for a while. So I don't know where we're at, but I'd say from what I've been hearing that up there where you're at, y'all ought to be pretty doggone good.
Well, it's that time of year. We're getting a lot of storms and stuff. We'll get through it. The fall is on the way. Cooler weather. Nice thoughts. Get away from this boil we're in.
Oh, come on, dude. You know, don't be wishing your life away. Get them all get that enjoy the summer while it's here, dude. Just enjoy it.
I don't enjoy it.
I don't really enjoy summer that much either sometimes. Now I do enjoy going to the beach and stuff like that. Getting out in the water. This is interesting. Top Hesketh aide is escorted out of Pentagon in leak probe. The Senior Advisor Department of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was escorted out of the Pentagon and placed on administrative leave, according to Defense Department official Dan Caldwell was suspended over an unauthorized disclosure of information amid an ongoing investigation into leaks within the Pentagon.
Not nice.
Not nice. I dare say that charges will follow up shortly after that. That's not legal. Pentagon recently announced an effort to identify leakers from within the Defense Department regarding recent unauthorized disclosures of national security information. Uh, yeah. And see, this is where, like, you get these reporters that go out and I love the way that people have just came on out and said this. Several individuals have. These leakers, when they put stuff out, they don't put out the whole thing. They put out what they want out of that to push their agenda. It's all about pushing an agenda. It's got nothing to do with truth or nothing like that. It's just to push an agenda. And they cherry pick it and get just what they want and release stuff and leak it out there. You know, ugh, I get so sick of that. Mm. You know, and there's no way to hold the media accountable for any of it. I think by law, if somebody leaks sensitive information out to them, they should be able to be. They should have to tell who it is. And I know you have to protect your sources, and I understand that. But you're talking about national security, dude.
Yeah.
That's our country. It's the security of our country. And you know they ought to be able. They should have to tell who it is, and they ought to be held accountable. And if they refuse, then I think that you start the same charges on them because they were spreading. You know,
Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Barry.
You're right, Barry. You're absolutely right. Mm-mm-mm. And there's so much stuff going on nowadays to where then there's no accountability in anything anybody says or does, as long as you're in the media. Now, if you or I were to say some stuff like that out there, imagine how that would be. If we were to tell some of the lies that they're telling out there now, like on the View, it'd be just as hard for me as a white man living here in this country as it would be to live in Iran. How much would I get slammed on that? How much? You know?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
What if, it's ridiculous. So, uh, absolutely ridiculous. I like MTG and probably going to vote for John King to run against Ossoff instead of Brian Kemp. Yeah. Amen to that.
There's a couple of good candidates, Barry. The lieutenant governor's a good candidate.
Stacey Abrams is not.
But there's going to be others. She's a good candidate if you want what she's selling. Because she got a lot of votes. But I don't like what she's selling.
Absolutely not. Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
I think a lot of those kind of people's days are numbered. I just think Americans are really engaged right now, and they're sick of this crap. And the Democrats are kind of eating their own. It seems to me it's a dying party. Flailing around, gnashing of teeth. I mean, it just sounds demonic. And the way they talk and the way they act, it's bad.
What I'm afraid of, or what I'm scared about, and what I think would be the absolute end of this, end of our country, and would really send it down the tubes, is for things to keep going the way they're going. As far as they can throw any lie out there, say anything, use government agencies against politicians and stuff like that to get what they want. And what they want is power. And anything that stands in the way of that power is junk. It is totally irrelevant to them, and it's there for them to roll over. And that includes the American citizens and the voters. I think they would like nothing better than to roll over them and get what they want. They did it once already. Look, who won the primary for president to run against Trump this last time? Who won that primary? Joe Biden. Who ran for president? Kamala Harris. That was not, and I know they were all in panic mode. Joe Biden can't win. Joe Biden can't win. And they stayed on him until he backed out of the race. But he won the primary. And everybody that voted for him got robbed.
Do you think he was fit to run?
No, he wasn't fit to run. He was not fit to run 2 years into it.
But the same thing could happen to Republicans. If somebody,
it could.
We would go through the same thing. And
the difference between him when he ran for that primary, and when he dropped out, probably ain't 6 1 half dozen the other. He was probably just as bad then as he was before.
They just picked the wrong person. They should have been removed.
Oh, but everybody.
It was just a bad pick.
I don't know if I even. He shouldn't have ran at all. Okay.
No, but barring that, I know they didn't do it because they cared about him, but it was the right thing to do. He was. He looked bad at that debate. I mean, bad.
He did.
So I can't blame them there. But they ran a joke as a replacement. Of course, she was the vice president, and you have to have a heck of a good reason to go past that.
Yeah. But I can blame them. I mean, she was no better option really than Biden. No better. It's the same crap.
Well, okay. They figured she was female, African American, like to laugh and cut up and go on. They figured people follow themselves to vote for her,
Yeah. Well, the people had already spoken out on who they voted for. They'd already spoken for who they wanted. Granted, should have backed out. Shouldn't even have been in the race. Shouldn't have been there. But the fact that he was, because they figured that was their only viable option, and now it's coming out, that everybody was hiding the condition that he was in.
And they didn't lose. They didn't lose their ultimate vote. I mean, they still got to vote for president, but they had Kamala.
Yeah. They had to, if they wanted to vote for their party, they had to vote for Kamala. That was their option. And that was chosen for them, basically.
They had another choice. They could have voted for Daddy.
Okay.
They chose not to.
Yeah.
It's on them. Heck with them. I don't feel sorry for them.
To me, it's kind of like I don't like anybody seeing their vote get thrown away like that or make people feel like that. But it's kind of just desserts because they try to take the guy that we wanted to vote for off the ticket in how many states? Just kick him off the ticket.
Yeah. Good night, Miss Jenny.
Good night, Miss Jenny. Hey, be careful in them storms. Everybody else be careful too.
Rock-a-rolla.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, this is Friday night on the Front Porch Talking. We're going to start winding her down, I reckon. And we hope y'all have a great and wonderful weekend. Don't have too much fun. Well, have as much fun as you can stand. Dave, what you got going on this weekend?
Shows, work, church.
All right. Did tires go on the View? Am I seeing that correctly?
I don't know.
I will find out. I will find out on that. Hey, well, y'all have a great weekend out there. We salute you. Y'all like, follow, and subscribe if you will. Dave, have a great weekend. I will talk to you at some point in time over it, I'm sure.
Y'all be good.
All right. And we will see y'all Monday morning, me and Dave together, and Dave will see you at some point in time this weekend. So we'll see you then. Good night, y'all.
Southern Fried Podcast, sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good. Come on by and take a chair or lean on the